this isn't politics. The politics for me, it's over. He won. He's the president. He's the commander in chief of what I would like to say is the best country in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know if a lot of people know that, but I know everybody knows I'm from St. Louis. Everybody knows St. Louis is what made me. That's what I wear on my chest and my heart. But I was born on a military base in Austin. My father served. My grandfather served. My uncle served. My auntie served. My cousins served. I've entertained the troops all around this world. I've entertained the troops. Ain't no money in that. That's something that I felt I had to do because I was one of those kids on those military bases. You see what I'm saying? Far be it at a young age, but I was there. I know what that meant to them families that have been away from for home for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Lives. They give everything that they have so that we can have these choices, so that we can have these freedoms. And here's the kicker. They do it no matter who is in office. People act like the men and women of our military don't get a chance to vote. They get a chance to vote too. Sometimes they candidate don't win, but who's ever in office, if they push the button, they got to go. They got to go.
What does the military have to do with the inauguration?
That means if these people can give their life for the office, Nelly can perform. If these people can give their life for the office out of respect, they give their life for the love of this country. I love this country as well. It is an honor for me to perform for the president of the United States, regardless of who is in office. If President Biden would have asked me to perform, I would have performed. If Vice President Kamala Harris would have won and asked me to perform, I would have performed. I did a thing with Vice President Kamala Harris. Could have been last year, a year or two ago, a Juneteenth event. I respect the office. It wasn't politics. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it was an honor for me to do it.
What do you say to the people that say we're not giving you this backlash because of your political affiliation or your political choice or whatever? We're giving you this backlash because you are propping up a white supremacist.
I would ask them to show me where he's a white supremacist, and here's the thing. Okay, I get it. He did say if you don't vote for me, you're not black, right? Oh no, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Hold on. He did create.
I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
He did create the crime bill in the 90s, which said that if you get caught with 5 grams of crack, you do a mandatory 5 years. That had mass incarceration. I think even the Vice President Kamala spoke on that part that said that the crime bill played a huge part. No, he didn't do that. Let me see. What did he do? I'm trying to think. The white supremacist. Hold on. I'm gonna get to it. Okay, he did not rent to black people. What was it, in the 70s or the 80s? Is that what they said? And like, oh, okay, is he written to him now? So nobody's allowed to change, right? I apologize. I didn't know that I had to agree with your political choices, and I thought it was the things that you do, not the things that you say should be done. If you follow what I do, this shouldn't even be an argument. He's the president. He won. This isn't a campaign. This isn't the RNC. I'm not out on the political campaign. I didn't get none of that 1.5. You see what I'm saying? Like to try to help somebody get voted.
Kamala didn't invite you to
No. She didn't invite me.
She didn't invite me either, man. I was going to do all
I'm saying. Like, so.
Oh, yo, it's Big Ed, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV. UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as the timeline been turned up the last 48 hours or so with hip hop being connected to the 2025 presidential inauguration with Donald Trump. Also approaching the TikTok ban, and I think it hit now. I'm not really active on TikTok like that, but I see that coming up and down the timeline as it kicked off later last week once the announcement came out that Nelly would be performing at the 2025 inauguration for Donald Trump. And then also it hit that Soulja Boy, Rick Ross, and Snoop Dogg performed at a crypto ball that was a party in celebration for Donald Trump going into office by the crypto community. He is somebody that supports crypto and everything like that, so they threw him a party. Soulja Boy, Rick Ross, and Snoop was booked, so that was a whole conversation in itself. But Nelly started to get backlash as his time comes to perform. And I had a link in the description where you can watch the clip in the beginning in full on Willie D channel. Him and Nelly talked about a lot more on there, got more into depth into things when it comes to why he has decided to perform. And I got to keep it all the way 1,000. No matter how y'all feel about it, Nelly said, hey, it don't matter who the president is. Whether I agree with the person or not, I'm going to serve the country. Hey, that's what he said. It could have been Kamala. It could have been Trump. You got a right to feel how you want to feel about it. You can call Nelly whatever you want to call him. He told you directly where he stood at it. He not sugarcoating it. We didn't see him denounce nobody. We didn't see him tear nobody down. We didn't say him denounce this president. He said, hey, I'm going to serve regardless of things like that. People can feel how they want to feel about it with Trump. And what people are not understanding, what Nelly is getting at is, hey, bro, if we talking white supremacy, you know about these bills. You know about these past laws. We know about if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. So you telling me, like, I can't work with this one, but I can't work with this one. And, you know, if I would have went and worked with her, she on the side with this one. And we all seen what he said on camera and things like that. So you can feel how you want to feel, but I can't. And you can have an opinion about Nelly. But he's telling you directly what it is. He's not sugarcoating it with that. And I told y'all before, and people are not listening to what I'm saying in it. And Nelly spoke more into like, hey, bro, y'all gonna let this be the judging factor of me as a person and what I do? He talked about, bro, you know how many times I'm in the community working, the charity events, I'm going to the hospital, working with the kids, giving back. He said, I would think y'all would judge me off of that as opposed to who I'm performing for as an artist and everything like that. And hey, who am I to tell him how to feel, bro? He got a choice. He didn't come out here and denounce Trump that I seen. He didn't come out here and denounce Biden or denounce Kamala or anything like that. He said, hey, I've worked with Kamala. I've worked with her before as well. So I'm like, hey, it is what it is, bro. He keeping it all the way 1,000 on his stance. Feel how you want to feel about it. Have your opinion about it. Now, when it came to Rick Ross, Soulja Boy, and Snoop, Rick Ross and Snoop have spoken out against Donald Trump before and said what they said about him. We seen what Snoop had to say. So he's looking like, hey, bro, you a flip-flop. Now, let's keep it all the way a band. Let's not play dumb and play hard-headed and ignorant. And let's you can feel how you feel about Snoop with him taking a hard stance, taking shots, calling people coons and all that. That's cool. Trump gave Harry O a pardon. You can call it what you want to call it. That was something that is close to Snoop, Harry O being the death row guy and everything like that. So he like, well, hold on. All right, my mind has changed about everything like that. I'm not making no excuses for Snoop. I'm just telling you why these things happen. He can come out and explain to y'all why he changed his mind and things. Not that y'all will feel a way about it, but I want this part to be clear. Even with Rick Ross, even with me, it was a point in time where I was like, hey, bro, it's F Donald Trump, F Donald Trump. I was on that at one point in time myself. And now I really realize when it comes to the American government, are we reading the real details and the fine lines? And for sure, I've seen the supremacists get behind Trump and support Trump. But I'm going to keep it all the way a band. There's supremacists on both parties, y'all. I'm keeping it all the way 1,000. They both have their ways. They both have their flaws. They both have their people that don't like black people in America. Y'all can play dumb. Y'all can not see it. Or you can try to force yourself to believe that it's not real. That's why I tell y'all, vote for who you want to vote for. I'm not telling you to vote for Trump. I'm not telling you to vote for Kamala. I'm telling y'all to look at the policies when y'all vote. But y'all gonna hear it how y'all want to hear it. Y'all be calling me a Trump supporter. I never voted for Trump. Never went down and penciled Trump name in. Never. People told me I got paid to support Trump because I said you need to read the policy and go off of what best worked for you, bro. It's racist on both sides. It's white supremacists on both sides. And then they got extremists on both sides. And extremists and a supremacist is two completely different things. Extremists are the people that wear KKK suits and get out and yell racial slurs and stuff. Supremacists is clean cut, fam. Supremacists be businessmen, capitalists who run the structure. They not gonna tell you they racist. They gonna do it underhandedly. So y'all get supremacists and extremists y'all get that confused. Extremists can be a country white boy who wearing a KKK suit yelling nigga and stuff like that, burning crosses. That's an extremist. A supremacist can be somebody that come as your friend and your bro, but the whole time he manipulating and lying to you. Supremacist is about keeping the structure of the white man at the top in power. You don't have to be an extremist to do that. Just know that. But y'all gonna hear how y'all want to hear. Nelly kept it real on how he feel about it. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I know they talk her shit. Michelle down years ago when she performed. I'm just like this. You should keep it real with your people. If you denounce Trump, and you don't have to explain, it would be nice for you to come out and say, hey, well, I'm going to change my mind on this. I got some new information. I got some new knowledge about this and things like that, like I did. And once I started realizing, well, hold on, I'm not going to vote for Trump. I'm not going to be a Republican and things like that. But I'll say this. I understand now that, hey, when it comes to y'all think about, because people is choosing this based off of skin color and being black in the hip hop community. Let me tell y'all something, bro. Ain't Now Party ever done nothing specifically to better the lives of black people. Like, we're going to put this in place to help out black people and uplift black people. Now the party has done that, but y'all are going to think what y'all want to think, do what y'all want to do, feel how y'all want to feel. It is what it is. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.